Hi everyone. So markets look kind of double toppy, right? Nvidia was down 6.5% or something by the close. Tomorrow we have news. Let's see what happens. I still think the markets have to come down a bit. I mean, come on, non-stop up, up, up. At least a small retracement to fill the gap. We've got Nvidia down, but it's just I don't know. I just feel like it's inflation being priced in, future inflation. The market just keeps going up. And look, they're going to cut rates too. But to the same extent, I still think that the market has to come down. Even though you're going to cut rates, it's been priced in. Now, with all that said, DXY bounced, right? Small bounce, dead cat bounce. We've come all the way to 100.8, just below. Should bounce maybe to 102-ish. I still think that's going to happen. A little bounce. Tomorrow could be the catalyst. And whenever there's big news, including CPE, you get this sort of swing effect. It goes up one way, down the other way, or down and then up. So it could be a bit of a strange candle tomorrow. And tomorrow is the end of the month. So nice weekly and monthly candles. Monthly candle for gold should be interesting too. But yeah, I still think dollar, if it can go higher, it should start to fade a bit around one or two, then maybe come back down and test this low again. Then we'll see. Maybe it can hold and break out of this descending. Otherwise, down we go even more. So will this hold? Will this hold? Or will this hold? We will see. Bonds are kind of following the same trajectory. So they're also bouncing a little bit along with the dollar. I still think it's gonna be the same things, And again, the same sort of news should act as a catalyst tomorrow. So let's see. Let's see what we take out with bonds, or do we just take out and flush the low? So bonds following the dollar, markets, other miners. Well, we'll look at the miners in a second, but I still think miners follow a little bit the markets, especially if it gets dramatic. I don't know how dramatic it's going to be tomorrow. Gold, though, is incredible. I mean, as soon as it starts to look a little toppy, like yesterday, it just goes up, like matches it almost. So gold looks good again. That's why I've done my trades. I've sold on the sort of this, well, not gold's bounce, the miners bounce, and it bounced way more than I thought. I should have just held, but I sold everything that I needed to. Now I'm light and I'm holding in case I got it all wrong and it keeps going up, which it certainly could do with gold basically making new highs almost every day. So gold looks good again, and that's with the dollar going up, by the way. So gold looks very good. Silver was weaker, right? Obviously, didn't match the same high of day as yesterday, like gold did. Closed middle of the day, like off the highs of the day, unlike gold. So silver is definitely weaker. Also, if we compare especially the GDX, we look at GDXJ, decent candle, kind of out, made up for yesterday's drop a little bit, even filled that tiny gap. SILJ though, look at that, filled the gap and then came all the way back down, closed low of day. SILJ is way weaker than GDXJ, not way weaker, but visibly weaker. GDX though, as usual, the seniors defensive index is just the strongest. I mean, it didn't close a high of day either, but look at the after hours. But regardless, I mean, you look at something like Newmont, by the way, I'm sure you all noticed, just new highs, doesn't care, everything's amazing. It's nice to see Newmont do that when Nvidia's down 6.5%. So, and it was pretty much the seniors running the show. Barrett Gold is okay. It's the usual suspects. Agnico Eagle, good, just up 1 to 2%. The silver stocks though, EXK, look at that. Doesn't look great, does it? Closed near low of day, basically copying SILJ Heckler, which should be really strong. Obviously, we've had a nice move up, which is another reason why I've sold into this move non-stop, to be honest. Low of day close, First Majestic, low of day close. So the silver stocks were weak. The gold seniors were strong. So gold seniors up, silver sort of juniors down. They weren't red, but you know what I mean. And at the same time, we've got the market that looks very toppy. So hiding in the seniors looks like a working strategy. So I'm happy to have my heaviest holdings in the seniors, a lot in cash, because I feel like we should come down, but we might not, which is why I'm still obviously holding my core positions. Gold doing better than silver. So it's one of those defensive positioning in the metals and the miners. And that's it. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Let's look forward to some nice weekly, monthly candles, dollar yields. the news, gold, silver, miners, the markets, Nvidia, lots of exciting things. Anyway, that's all. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Otherwise, I hope you had a nice